Who wants to see this man take the stage again?
This show was truly meant to be the last, and it's still going to be the last, I'm sad to say. You know, the purpose of this show was for me to get on stage as the underdog, no expectations to win, come up here in the midst of the battle, have some fun, and that's what it was. It was for the love of the sport. You know, I love bodybuilding, I love the competitive nature, and I wanted to get up on stage with some champs and have some fun, and that's what it was. So it's just an honor. I just want to say thank you guys. It's one of the funnest shows I have ever competed in my life because of the crowd, the energy, everything. It's been amazing.
Alright guys, the 2024 EVLS Prague Pro Show is finally over. Martin Fitzwater claimed the EVLS title, delivering a sensational performance that left everyone in awe. But that's not all. This event marked the last ever show for Chris Bumstead as he announced his emotional farewell to competitive bodybuilding after an incredible career. Stick around because we're breaking down the complete results for all 20 athletes. This is a lineup you don't want to miss. Let's dive in. First, we have Daniel Ponizialek from Poland out of the top 15. Daniel Ponizialek recently turned pro by earning his IFBB Pro card at the Fitness Authority Festival Pro Show. The 2024 EVLS Prague Pro was his professional debut, and while he showcased a commendable physique, the competition was exceptionally fierce. Despite not cracking the top 15, Daniel brought a physique with strong symmetry and decent conditioning. However, as a newcomer, there's room for improvement in muscle density and stage presence. This was just the beginning of his professional journey, and with more experience and refinement, he could aim for higher placements in future shows. Next, Simon Lada, also from Poland, is out of the top 15. Simon Lada is another Polish athlete who made his professional debut at the EVLS Prague Pro after earning his pro card at the Poland Pro Show. Though he couldn't place in the top 15, Siren displayed a respectable package for his first major appearance. His physique shows great potential, especially in symmetry and proportions. However, he needs to bring sharper conditioning and add overall mass to stand out in the highly competitive Open Division. Mark Joyce from UK out of top 50. Mark Joyce has been steadily improving his standings across shows since his professional debut at the 2023 Europa Pro, where he placed 15th. He made strides by finishing 12th at the Chero Classic France later that year and achieved his season best 9th place finish at the Romania Muscle Fest Pro in 2024. Unfortunately, at the EVLS Prague Pro, Mark lacked the same sharpness and conditioning he displayed in Romania, and he found himself out of the top 15, but the fierce competition and a slight dip in form impacted his placement this time around. Sam Asher from Egypt out of the top 15. Sam Asher made his return to competitive bodybuilding after a 2-year break, re-entering the scene with an 11th place finish at the France Pro Show earlier this year. Competing in the EVLS Prague Pro, Sam struggled to break into the top 15. Sam's comeback is a testament to his passion and resilience, but he'll need to focus on fine-tuning his conditioning and refining his muscle density to contend with the top athletes in the division. With persistence and the right improvements, Sam could regain his footing and achieve better placements in upcoming shows. Peter Zemjak from Slovakia out of the top 15. Peter Zemjak turned professional by earning his card at the 2023 Chero Classic and made his pro debut at last year's EVLS Prague Pro, where he also placed outside the top 15. This year, Peter competed at the Romania Muscle Fest Pro, finishing 15th, but he was unable to advance his position in Prague. Peter's physique shows promise, particularly in terms of proportions, but he needs to bring a more polished package to future competitions. Better conditioning and improved muscle maturity will be key to climbing the leaderboard. Harry Leonard from Austria out of the top 15. After earning his pro card at the 2022 Olympia Amateur Italy, Harry Leonard has been diligently preparing for his pro debut. The EVLS Prague Pro marked his first appearance on the professional stage, where he fell outside the top 15. As a debutant, Harry needed to develop the conditioning and muscle density required to excel in the Open Division. This is just the beginning for Harry, and his debut offers a foundation upon which to build for future success. In 15th place, we have Jaroslav Janich from the Czech Republic. Hailing from the host country, Jaroslav Janich made his pro debut at the EVLS Prague Pro after earning his IFBB Pro card earlier this show. Competing in the Open Division, Jaroslav secured a 15th place finish, which is a solid start to his professional career. His overall symmetry and conditioning were commendable, but to challenge the higher ranks, he will need to focus on increasing muscle maturity and detail. With hard work and consistency, Jaroslav has the potential to become a future contender in the open class. In 14th place, we have Mike Lucy from Australia. Mike Lucy last competed at the 2023 New York Pro, where he placed 10th and followed it up with a 14th place finish at the Romania Muscle Fest Pro. In Prague, he maintained the same placement, showing a consistent but slightly stagnant progression. In 13th place, we have Roman Bigas from Germany. Roman Bigas earned his pro card at the Dennis James Classic and made his professional debut at the EVLS Prague Pro, where he achieved a 13th place finish. For a debut performance, Roman showcased a shredded and well-balanced physique that drew attention. His ability to present a detailed and polished package on stage highlights his potential as a newcomer. With continued improvement in muscle maturity and stage presence, Roman could rise quickly in future competitions. In 12th place, we have Mike Cesla from Germany. Mike Cesla has been steadily improving his performances this season. He placed 13th at the Europa Pro, 9th at the Flex Weekend Pro, and 13th again at the Romania Muscle Fest Pro. In Prague, Mike achieved a 12th place finish, demonstrating a slight upward trajectory. His physique showed refined conditioning and better balance, but Mike needs to add more muscle detail and overall size to contend with the elite competitors in the open division. In 11th place, we have Jack Richardson from the UK. Jack Richardson made his professional debut at the 2024 EVLS Prague Pro and came out strong with an 11th place finish. For a newcomer, Jack impressed the judges and fans with his aesthetic symmetry, clean posing, and overall stage presence. Jack's strengths lie in his proportions, particularly his wide shoulders and narrow waist, which give him an appealing V-taper. However, in the ultra-competitive open division, it's all about size and conditioning. Jack could benefit from adding more mass to his frame, especially in his legs and back, to complement his impressive upper body. With his strong debut, Jack has laid the foundation for a promising career in the pro ranks. In 10th place, we have Andrea Balone from Italy. Andrea Balone proved that age is just a number by cracking the top 10 in Prague. Known for his aesthetic physique, Andrea brought his classic lines and well-developed muscle groups to the stage, showcasing the experience he has gained over decades of competition. Andrea's performance highlighted his dedication and passion for bodybuilding, but in a lineup dominated by younger and more massive competitors, he faced challenges in matching the overall size and density required to move higher. Nevertheless, his placement in the top 10 is a testament to his perseverance and the quality of his physique. In 9th place, we have Pavel Baron from the Czech Republic. Competing in front of a home crowd, Pavel Baron made his return to the competitive scene after a 2-year hiatus and delivered a performance that earned him 9th place. Pavel's strengths are his impressive structure and balance, with a well-developed chest, arms, and quads that stand out. Number 8, Andrea Pry from Italy. Andrea Pry entered the EVLS Prague Pro hoping to turn his season around after multiple runner-up finishes earlier in the year, but he landed in a surprising 8th place. Known for his tall frame and sharp conditioning, Andrea has consistently been a top contender in recent shows. This time, however, his physique didn't stand out as much in a stacked lineup. While he maintained his usual crisp definition and balanced proportions, the lack of additional size compared to his competitors may have cost him. Andrea remains a fan favorite and is known for his consistent work ethic, so expect him to come back stronger in future competitions. In 7th place, we have Jan Turek from the Czech Republic. Another hometown hero, Jan Turek, brought his best package yet to the stage, earning him an impressive 7th place finish. Jan showcased a powerful and well-rounded physique with standout legs and a detailed midsection that captured the audience's attention. Jan has been steadily climbing the ranks in the European bodybuilding scene, and his performance in Prague solidifies his status as one of the top competitors in the region. With a bit more muscle density in his back and improved overall size, Jan could soon challenge the higher ranks in the open division. In 6th place, we have Christian Walsky from Poland. Christian Walsky has been competing frequently this season, and his 6th place finish at the EVLS Prague Pro marked one of his best performances yet. Christian's physique is characterized by sharp conditioning, a dense upper body, and well-developed quads that make him a standout on stage. What sets Christian apart is his ability to consistently improve his look from show to show. In Prague, he brought his most polished package to date, but to break into the top 5, he will need to add more muscle size and work on his back development. With his dedication, Christian is on an upward trajectory. In 5th place, we have Marcelo Dangeles from Brazil. Nicknamed the horse, Marcelo Dangeles delivered a performance worthy of his reputation, landing him in 5th place. Marcelo's legs are his standout feature with incredible size and detail that dominate the lower body poses. His overall symmetry and stage presence were also highlights of his performance. While Marcelo's physique is undeniably impressive, his conditioning could have been sharper, particularly in his midsection. If he can bring a more peeled and refined look to future shows, Marcelo has the potential to contend for higher placements. In 4th place, we have Matias Holwick, Germany. Matias Holwick surprised fans and judges alike with his outstanding 4th place finish, beating seasoned competitors like Andrea Pry and Marcelo. Matias brought a well-balanced physique with impressive size, particularly in his chest and arms, and his conditioning was on point. This result marks a breakthrough for Matias, who has been steadily improving with each show. His performance in Prague demonstrated that he is a serious contender in the Open Division, and if he can continue refining his physique, especially his back, he could become a regular top-tier competitor. In 3rd place, we have Sean Clarida, USA. Known as the Giant Killer, Sean Clarida made a splash in the Open Division, earning 3rd place despite being one of the smallest competitors on stage. At just 5 feet 2 inches, Sean's dense, compact physique stood out for its incredible muscle detail and razor-sharp conditioning. Sean's ability to outshine much larger competitors is a testament to his hard work and dedication. His posing and stage presence were flawless, making him a crowd favorite. Sean continues to prove that size isn't everything in bodybuilding, and his performance in Prague only adds to his legendary status. Sean got $7,000 as a 3rd place prize money. At runner-up place, we have 6-time Classic Physique Olympia champion Chris Bumstead from Canada. Chris Bumstead, the reigning Classic Physique Olympia champion, made a surprise appearance in the Open Division at the 2024 EVLS Prague Pro, securing an impressive 2nd place. Known for his incredible aesthetics, balanced proportions, and trademark stage presence, Chris brought a unique look to the Open lineup. Chris's strengths lie in his near-perfect symmetry and his ability to execute flawless poses that highlight his strengths, including his wide shoulders, narrow waist, and sweeping quads. His physique retained the classic lines he is famous for while showing that he has been steadily adding size without compromising his signature aesthetic. However, in the Open Division, where sheer mass plays a significant role, Chris was slightly outmuscled by the winner Martin Fitzwater. His conditioning was excellent, but more thickness in his back and overall density would help him dominate in this highly competitive division. Despite falling short of victory, Chris proved he could hold his own against the best in the open category, leaving fans speculating about his potential future in the division. After officially retiring from competitive bodybuilding, CBUM decided to step onto the stage one last time for fun and the love of the sport. In his own heartfelt words, Chris said, "This show was truly meant to be the last, and it's still going to be the last, I'm sad to say. The purpose of this show is for me to get on stage as the underdog with no expectations to win, come up here amid the battle, have some fun, and that's what it was. It was for the love of the sport. I love bodybuilding. I love the competitive nature. I wanted to get up on stage with some champs and have some fun. And that's what it was. It's just an honor. I just want to say this is one of the funniest shows I have ever competed in my life." In his final competition, Chris took home $15,000 in prize money, but more importantly, he left the stage on his terms with the respect and admiration of fans and competitors alike. This truly was the end of an era, as CBUM confirmed he has no plans to return to competitive bodybuilding in the future. Martin Fitzwater claimed the title at the 2024 EVLS Prague Pro with a dominant performance, securing his place among the elite in the Open Division. Known for his incredible combination of size, symmetry, and conditioning, Martin brought his best ever package to the stage, making him the clear winner in a stacked lineup. Martin's strengths include his dense, thick muscle bellies, particularly in his chest, back, and arms, which made him unbeatable in poses like the back double biceps and most muscular. His quads displayed deep cuts, and his midsection was tight, adding to his overall polished look. Martin's conditioning was spot on with striations and separations that showcased his hard work and attention to detail. What set Martin apart was his ability to blend size and aesthetics seamlessly. His stage presence and confidence further solidified his victory, leaving no doubt in the judges' minds. With this win, Martin Fitzwater not only takes home the title but also stamps his ticket to the 2024 Mr. Olympia, where he will undoubtedly be a strong contender against the world's best. Martin took home the $30,000 prize and proved he's not just a contender, he's a champion. Now he is qualified for the next Mr. Olympia 2025. So what's next for these incredible athletes? Can Martin Fitzwater challenge the very best at the Mr. Olympia? And will Chris Bumstead stick to his word about retirement, or will he surprise us all again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Show your love and support by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more epic bodybuilding breakdowns. See you in the next one.